Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an absolute mouthful. It is the semi-finals of the EMS, the ESL Major... Shit, I keep forgetting what the damn thing's called. I am so sorry. ESL Major Series. There's so many things to remember in this series of games, and not the least is what EMS actually stands for. But it is the EMS, the ESL Major Series, is the semi-final. This is a clan-based series of games. So in this semi-final series, we do have Complexity Gaming, and their representative for round one is going to be Sasquatch, a pink Zerg player. And over on the top right side, we do have a green Zerg player, hOpe. He's going to be representing the mousesports clan, and it is game 2 of round 1. And what that means is, round 1 means that it's the first round of the semi-final. So round 1 is players X and Y, and round 2 is going to be 2 different players. And it's game 2 of round 1, which means that these guys have had a game already, and now they've got to have a couple more games. It's a best of 3. hOpe has won the last game very decisively, with some very nice attacks on Sasquatch's third base. Managed to continually get the third base down. He went in with mutas and roaches and banelings and all that sort of stuff, and eventually Macro won him the game, so it was a good stuff. So now it's game 2 between these two players, and if hOpe wins this game, then he will win this round 2-0, and Mouser Gaming will be in the lead for this semi-finals. They'll have won the first round. It's a best of 3, so they'll need to win another round to move on to the grand finals. However, if Sasquatch wins this round, then it'll be 1-1 in the first round, and we'll have to go to an ace match to see who wins round 1. But here we go. What have we got going on? We've got some very nice plays so far. We've got some spawning pools going down. You can see hOpe is going for a bit early hatchery. We've seen early hatchery, then spawning pool. We've seen that for a few players. They try and sync up the time when these two buildings appear at this, so they finish at the same time. Then you build 2 queens at the same time. It's a pretty decent tactic. This guy went for a spawning pool quite early, and he's going to get queens coming out quite early. This queen coming out anyway, and we can actually see he's getting a lot of gas, so he's going to go for very early Ling speed by the looks of it. However, our green player, hOpe, also get the gas down, so I would not be surprised to see him go for some speed pretty early as well. And what have we got going down? An Evo chamber, very smart by Sasquatch. He got quite scared in the previous game when he found out that hOpe was going for mutas. He had no Evo chamber. He had to get one really, really fast and get some spore crawlers. The mutas didn't directly attack his base until he had the spore crawlers down, but I'm sure he was quite scared when he saw the spore crawlers. Or, I don't know, scared. Do pro players really get scared? He was concerned. We're going to say he was definitely concerned at that point. But here we go. Early gas. He's not actually getting speed. He is getting 1 armor already. So going down for 1 armor. And hOpe, he is getting speed. He is getting a baneling nest. This is very similar to the attack he did in the last game, and it was quite effective. Of course, Sasquatch got pretty much the same thing. He got speed, he got a baneling's nest as well. We're not seeing him go for precisely that. He may be just going for some fast roach tech and relying on armor, maybe going for some fast lings and relying on armor. I really can't say, but if hOpe gets some banelings out on the board, then armor is not really going to do that much. I mean, yeah, just armor versus a baneling attack. It's like having armor versus a siege tank attacker. I mean, you're going to die in 2 shots no matter how much armor you have. It's really irrelevant. But here we go. Sasquatch getting a baneling's nest as well. I don't think he's got speed yet. No, he does not. So he's lagging a little bit behind. But if you have a look at the income tab, he's a little bit ahead there, and he does have some defenses. So he's not completely out of it, and we're going to see if he can put this 1 armor to good use. I'm not sure if he will. I mean, he needs forces to actually carry the armor, and he does not have that many forces at the moment. These guys coming in perfect timing to take out the spore crawler, or the spine crawler, whatever the hell that's called. These queens are going to do an excellent job. The workers running through, they're doing the mineral trick. And these banelings, that's just horrible. I don't know why he didn't try and run through, but he's going to have lost all of those drones there. One queen getting taken out, the other queen is going to go down as well. There's no extra queens, and this one baneling is going to shorten down all of those workers' lifespans quite severely. So that was an extremely impressive attack. Sasquatch is going to retaliate. He's going to get a ton of lings out. He's going to defend his base. He's getting 1 weapons now. So he's going for very early upgrades. He hasn't got speed yet, but he's starting to get it now. He's starting to get some banelings now. But there was quite a bit of damage there. He is chopped back by 16 workers. And I mean, getting the early upgrades, I mean, I don't think it really helped him that much. I mean, like I said, banelings just, you know, when you're doing an armor, it just doesn't really help. And he's at a disadvantage army-wise now. And because he was at a disadvantage army-wise, that attack got in, did some damage, and now he's at a disadvantage economy-wise. So I think he's pretty screwed both ways. He can send these forces in, but they're not going to be able to do too much. I mean, he's got banelings out already. I don't know where the banelings are for a pink player, if he's even created some. He's got a few back there, but he's just using them for defense. And these guys, I mean, they're just not going to be able to do anything. He was maybe trying to scope out some banelings, but the green player, man, he just went straight for roaches this time. He didn't even try to tech into mutas. He's just like, you know what, I run the game without even using the mutas last time. I just had roaches, so I'm just going to go for that again and see how it works. And this is going to be a nice... What the hell? Did he somehow get the banelings around? Like, I think he must have moved the banelings around the other side and flanked the lings when they moved down onto this ramp. That is an awesome, awesome attack. Really, really good. Couple of spine crawlers coming down here, but with speed and with roaches, these guys are not going to do much. He's desperately trying to get some banelings down. But with roaches, I mean, I don't know how effective banelings are going to be anymore. I think this is it. With these banelings coming in, I do not think the Sasquatch has any chance anymore. Everything is going to be wiped out. His base is going to be put into ruins. All his forces are going to be killed. And yeah, this is just not going to work for him at all. Is hOpe doing some very, very decisive attacks there. It was a bit more to and fro, but hOpe realizing my opponent likes lings, he likes going for lings, so he just said, screw it, I'm going to get a few lings out there, a few banelings, just to hold off an early attack, and then I'm going to tech roaches. And my god, you saw how well that tactic worked right there. Pink player, Sasquatch, had no answer for roaches, and he was just completely wiped out of the game. So there we go, that is game 2. hOpe has won 2-0 in round 1 of the semi-finals, and mousesports is 1 round in the lead. And yeah, what the hell's that? Complexity, I think it's called Complexity Gaming is, I am so sorry, I need to learn these names. I need to learn them if I'm going to be a good commentator. So there we go, Complexity Gaming, they're down 1 round so far, and if mousesports wins the next round, then they are going to be in a lot of trouble. So they are going to have to send out somebody who, I don't know, I would say they'd have to send out their best player. I don't know if it's predetermined who they send out in round 2, but if it's not, then yeah, they're going to have to send out somebody who really, really kicks ass. But then again, they don't know who the other team is going to send out yet, because it's not going to be hOpe. hOpe has had his game, he won his round, so he gets a pat on the back and gets to go off and chill now. And yeah, who is mousesports going to send out next, and who is Complexity Gaming going to send out next, and what is going to happen in round 2, we are going to find out. Well, I'm going to find out right now, because I want to cast this damn game, and you guys are going to find out when this is going to get uploaded, which should be very soon after this game. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you like these games. Let's get on to round 2 of the first semi-finals between mousesports and Complexity Gaming.